Like, people get it confused, but I was something like a Michael Jordan, LeBron before LeBron, but I was more of a Jordan. Like, I feel I was, it's a difference between LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
I came right after Jordan. I'm older than Kobe, so I feel like when I say LeBron before LeBron, I mean I could do it all. Now, don't get it fucked up. I came off Magic Johnson, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I just say far as because LeBron to me is a more athletic Magic Johnson. I was like a Jordan that could do everything.
Mm-hmm.
This a killer mentality.
With that killer mentality, break us down. Tell us about a little bit about your upbringing as a youngster. The reason I'm asking these questions because I know some of the answers. I got to talk to you, through meeting you just through, being out and seeing you at basketball games, knowing your, knowing your background. I knew of you. However, for those that do not know you, let's let us know about your background.
I would say, man, I came up off on the southeast side, really, south side, really, Livingston, Mass.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on Bedford, but I stayed on Livingston and 22nd. My grandma stayed on Bedford. We stayed on Livingston and 22nd, which is original Teresa's Pizza. I came up right. I'm original Children's Hospital baby. I came up by Children's Hospital, but
Mm-hmm.
I would say, man, came up hard, came up rough. We came up. Mom worked 3 jobs. We was on food stamps. But, mom worked three jobs and raised 3 boys by herself. I got a twin brother, which he was nice. He was a boxer. He was cold too with his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a little brother. He just was. He did his thing too.
Mm-hmm.
He was more of a hustler though, but
Yeah. So these growing up, having that type of background. How did you get involved in basketball?
I would say I got involved in basketball in the 6th grade
Mm-hmm.
because all the way up to the 6th grade I was a football star. I won Little League in football at West Side Dolphins and Mohawk Raiders. I was like something like a Randy Moss in before the 6th grade. I was literally like that in
Mm-hmm.
football. And man, I grabbed that ball in the 6th grade to play for Salesian Boys Club. I'll never forget it. Guy bet me a can of Coke. I couldn't dunk. I took off in the 6th grade off one leg and dunked that thing and got a Coke. Ever since then, it was just
It was on, huh? It was
on and
good.
popping, man. Like I went from that. My 7th grade year went to South. My 7th grade year I went to Southmore. 8th grade year I went to Southmore, and then I went to West Side Boys Club. So not only did I play at Salesian, I played at the West Side Boys Club. That's where my man Nate the Snake, Nate Mitchell, man, he was responsible for guys like Lawrence Funderburg, Lonnie Jones, Eli Brewster. This was the dude before Watson. So I was with Nate before I got to Watson. So I went to Watson at end of my 8th grade year.
Okay, so Watson, you talking about that's the name of a elementary here in Columbus. I'm not from here. I'm from the T.
When I say I went to Watson, I went to Jerry Watson.
Jerry Watson. That's what I wanted to make
I
sure.
went to All Ohio. Nate wasn't part of All Ohio. He was the man that was in charge. He knew Bobby Knight.
Okay.
He was locked in with Bobby Knight. That's who I learned from. The difference, and that's why I was so cold for All Ohio. The difference between Nate Mitchell and Jerry Watson was Nate Mitchell was a teacher and Watson was a
business
showcase.
Yeah.
He just showcase your talent. He's not going to teach you.
Okay, so, got you.
I don't knock Watt. He was a showcase. If you go to All Ohio thinking you're going to learn something, you're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's a showcase. It was always have been. So,
correct.
Watson showcase who he can showcase. That's where I think that, misunderstanding come in. That I understood that as a kid.
So, I remember one we was talking about the LA Gear story. What's the LA Gear story, boss?